My name is Ed Rebenack, and I'm one of the founding partners of Rebenack, Arano, and Mascolo. We're affectionately known as Ramlaw. We practice in New Jersey, and I graduated law school in 1995 and have been practicing since then. I chose to go into law. I don't think it was based on any specific aha moment or specific life incident. I was always fascinated with the courtroom, and I knew that I wanted to pursue education beyond college, and so law school just became the obvious choice for me. I'm a board-certified truck accident attorney. I think that area of litigation itself is a specialization, but under that umbrella comes a lot of other kind of subspecialties. I've done a lot of cases involving truck companies putting unqualified truck drivers on the road. I've had a lot of success with that. It's not that I seek those cases out, they just seem to develop quite a bit. And so I guess that's one of the areas that I've really developed a focus on in my practice. My background was I started working for the insurance industry, doing a lot of motor vehicle defense work, representing, essentially defending these types of cases. About 15 years ago, my partners and I changed sides and took that background to start suing the insurance companies for these types of crashes. Over the years, we started to handle more and more commercial vehicle litigation, and it was just something that really I found a great interest in based on my background and those types of crashes and how specialized that niche practice is really just drew my attention to it. I became board certified in truck accident law probably really for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to challenge myself to see if I had the requisite skill in order to practice at that higher and more specialized level. Number two, I think it's a good way to kind of differentiate myself from other attorneys. I feel like the general public doesn't really have a great way to distinguish between attorneys. And so I thought this would be a great way to show objectively that I have the requisite experience, the background, the skill, the knowledge in order to handle these types of cases. My partners and I opened Ramlaw in 2007. So we're in about our 15th year of practice. There's a lot that has happened, a lot to be proud of during that period of time. Everything from settlements and verdicts that we've obtained over the years. Recently in a truck crash case in a very rural county in New Jersey, we obtained a $8.5 million settlement. Based on our research, that was the highest ever injury recovery in that particular county. I think the thing I'm most proud of, though, is the firm that we've built, the family of my partners and everyone else that works there. It's really just a special place to practice. It's hard to articulate. It's something that I think people that work with us and clients just experience when they come to the office. As a truck crash attorney, I think there's a couple things that really set me apart from a lot of other attorneys that practice this area. Number one is my first half of my career I spent doing insurance defense work. So essentially I was working for the insurance industry, representing them, defending these types of claims for about 8 or 9 years. So now representing the injured people in truck crashes, we're able to take that background and use it to the benefit. It's not just fighting the obvious fight in the courtroom, it's understanding how the insurance behind the scenes works and knowing what levers to pull in order to gain advantage for the client in that respect. I think another thing that distinguishes me, and several years ago, I wanted to get a little more hands-on experience for this area of law. And so I obtained my Class A CDL permit. Class A CDL is what is required to drive tractor trailers. So took the written test, passed that, got the medical card, that was easy enough. And then I enrolled in truck driving school and took a few lessons in that, which actually put me behind the wheel of tractor trailer to get some behind the wheel experience. It was eye-opening. It gave me a very interesting look at what is actually involved in operating these trucks, all the things that can possibly go wrong if things are not done correctly. It's made me, I think, a much better lawyer having that experience to handle these types of cases.